assuming something did go wrong, but he just didn't want to reveal that to anybody. We looked each other in the face. We had a conversation about it. And I'm one of the few people that can look him in the face and cuss his ass out if it comes to that. And he'll stand right there and listen to me.
That is it, confirming that they are conducting what they're deeming law enforcement action, which could indicate search warrants being conducted there, could indicate arrests being conducted. We just don't know at this hour specifically what that law enforcement action is.
Gentlemen, chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that's just embarrassing. Look at this here, please.
Stephen A. Smith spoke candidly when reacting to the latest allegations involving Floyd Mayweather, following reports claiming the boxing star's assets had been frozen during a reported $42 million fraud investigation. The outspoken ESPN analyst delivered a strong response that attracted attention across both the sports and financial worlds. Known for his direct opinions, Smith criticized Mayweather's lavish lifestyle, questioned several of his business ventures, and discussed what he described as the consequences of years of excessive spending.
Floyd Mayweather has made a lot of money in his career. It appears he also owes a lot of money too. The boxer apparently owes $22.2 million in taxes from 2015. According to ESPN, the tax balance was unpaid as recently as March 6th of this year.
As more details surrounding the allegations continued to emerge, Smith's strong remarks reflected the reactions of both fans and critics, adding another chapter to the ongoing controversy surrounding one of boxing's most talked about figures.
You know, kind of sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it. John Gotti III, I don't know anything about him. I'm not trying to disrespect him. And yes, I'm being smart. I'm not trying to disrespect the grandson of a mobster. Fair enough. But what I'm trying to say is this. When you're great, when you're elite, not just anybody deserves to be in your pristine space. And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about on the street or anything like that. Boxing is your thing.
In October 2024, Mayweather announced a major real estate investment, claiming he had acquired more than 60 multifamily buildings in Upper Manhattan with roughly 1,000 rental units for $42 million. The properties were said to be purchased from Black Spruce Management, a well-known company in New York's real estate market. The investment was presented as an effort to expand Mayweather's portfolio beyond boxing, while also supporting affordable housing.
Ever. All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties. And it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
All right. Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself, what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he owns shares of these buildings.
However, public property records did not show a complete transfer of ownership to Mayweather. Analysts suggested he may have purchased only a minority stake, along with options to increase his ownership in the future. In addition, Mayweather's real estate company, Veda Properties, has not publicly confirmed the specific details of the reported transaction.
Floyd, I hope the $402 million ain't left his bank account yet, then. I remember Floyd was on a talk show. I think 50 Cent posted that as well. And he said something like, you know, they say, if you know how much money you got, then you don't really got enough money. So they say, if you know how many buildings you got, then you ain't got enough buildings. Como? Who told you that? I hope your real estate broker or investor, whoever handles this real estate, I hope they ain't tell you that.
Further adding to the controversy, Mayweather publicly credited Jonah Rechnitz, a convicted felon involved in a federal corruption case, as an important supporter of his business ventures. That association has increased scrutiny surrounding the legitimacy of his reported real estate investments.
First investment was real estate, commercial real estate, skyscrapers actually. So what I did was this. It started off with $5 million. Put up $5 million, I was getting $50,000 a month. On every 18th, every month, it was paying off.
You like the cash flow?
Yes, for years. So I said, okay, if it's paying off like this then, and I gave him 7 figures, I said, I'm not going to even give him 8 figures. I wouldn't have gave him 9 figures. If it's something that I know is paying off, lucrative and heavy, I got to go with it. Roll the dice, take a chance. You only got one life.
Mayweather Jr. recently responded to rumors claiming his reported $42 million real estate investment had caused financial problems. He insisted that he independently acquired 62 buildings in Manhattan, stating, "I used my own money and no one else is in on this." In a major legal setback, a U.S. appellate court upheld a ruling ordering Mayweather to pay $2.4 million to Nigerian company Zinni Media Concept Limited. The dispute stemmed from a 2017 agreement under which Mayweather was scheduled to make appearances in several African countries, including Nigeria. According to the lawsuit, he did not fulfill the contract or return the advance payment. After repeated efforts by Zinni Media to recover the funds, the company filed claims alleging breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and fraud.
Former world boxing champion Floyd Mayweather is returning to the ring this weekend after his recent retirement. Mayweather will be up against Don Moore in an exhibition fight at the prestigious Burj Al Arab Hotel in Dubai. Since retiring with a perfect record of 50 wins and no loss, Mayweather has been putting up exhibition fights for his fans' entertainment. Both men are in Nigeria to promote their upcoming exhibition fight. This is Mayweather's first visit to Nigeria, where he hopes to set up several facilities, including boxing fitness gyms.
It's in Nigeria.
Action packed.
May 14th is the day. Pay-per-view action packed, and I'm talking about don't blink, don't get no popcorn, don't do none of that. I'm ready as if the fight was tomorrow. So I'm ready to go, you know. I'm definitely going to put on an amazing performance that no one has ever seen, both the ones that know me and don't know me. I'm dangerous Don Moore, and I've never been defeated for a reason.
Don Moore is such an amazing guy, an amazing fighter. Unbelievable. He's 18-0. He comes from a great team. His pedigree of boxing is amazing. And May 14th, we're going to go out there and entertain the people and give the people around the world what they want to see, especially the people in Nigeria.
Mayweather's reported financial issues also include allegations involving unpaid debts. In one case, a Las Vegas jewelry company sued him over a claimed $1.4 million balance for a diamond-encrusted necklace. According to the lawsuit, Mayweather made partial payments but did not pay the remaining amount. In a separate case, he and rapper Tyga were named in a $4 million lawsuit over alleged unpaid purchases of luxury watches and jewelry. The plaintiffs claimed that Mayweather publicly displayed the items without completing the required payments.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory, 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. Well, it's the biggest Chanel bag in the world. I got this bag from Karl Lagerfeld. R.I.P. May he rest in peace. Money getting motherfucker like myself, always showing out, always talking shit. Like 1.8 million, you know how it is. Check it out. Let them know it's all hundreds. Money made all motherfucking day.
In a more recent incident, Mayweather promoted a new cryptocurrency token alongside Sahil Arora, a figure reportedly connected to several celebrity-endorsed crypto controversies. Blockchain investigator ZachXBT highlighted the association, claiming Mayweather had direct links to at least 3 crypto projects that were alleged to be rug pulls, where developers abandoned a project after collecting investor funds. These repeated cryptocurrency promotions have raised further concerns among critics about Mayweather's involvement with questionable digital asset ventures.
Mr. I don't lose at nothing is back.
Correction, Mr. just got unbanned from scamming is back. This time, he's selling NFTs. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this is an obvious scam if you can just read the signs, but since Floyd can't read, I'm going to explain it to you all by telling you the history of Floyd Money Mayweather and crypto. Our story starts in 2018 when Floyd Mayweather was banned for 3 years from promoting securities after scamming his fans with an ICO called Cintratec. He was promoting tons of these ICO scams at the time, and he also narrowly avoided an ICO fraud lawsuit for the same thing under the defense that he wasn't actually influential enough to convince people to buy the scam. And now that it's 2022, his 3-year securities ban is over and he's back to scamming again. He's currently being sued once again for his promotion of Ethereum Max alongside Kim Kardashian, and also has gotten really into NFTs.
And if you in the NFT world and you betting on me, you will never lose. But what I need you to do right now, go get Mayreverse. That's my new NFT. I've been working on that for months. If I win, you win.
Now, it's pretty obvious from these comments that Floyd has learned nothing after not reading the SEC settlement. So maybe that's why he tells us we can't lose by betting on him. So let's put that to the test with his last 3 NFT projects.
I'm dropping my NFT tonight. FloydNFT.com, August 10th. Go get it right now.
Mayweather's promotion of the cryptocurrency Ethereum Max has also faced heavy scrutiny. Along with several other celebrities, he was named in a class action lawsuit alleging they made false or misleading statements that encouraged investors to buy the token, which later suffered a sharp decline in value and reportedly caused significant financial losses.
A California judge has dismissed a lawsuit against reality star Kim Kardashian, boxer Floyd Mayweather, and other celebrities over their cryptocurrency endorsements. Investors in the Ethereum Max, which is not affiliated with the popular Ethereum token, filed the suit back in January. So this suit claims celebrities conspired with Ethereum Max to promote the token to boost its value so company executives could profit by selling the holdings. The judge said the lawsuit raised legitimate concerns. However, he dismissed the suit because it didn't say where, when, or even if the plaintiffs had seen these promotions.
ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith has openly commented on Mayweather's reported financial troubles. During a recent segment, Smith criticized Mayweather's lavish lifestyle and questioned his financial decisions, declaring he's done.
Beyond the glitz and glamour, the flossing, the pomp and circumstances surrounding everything that culminated in Saturday night's Mayweather versus McGregor fight, there were a few sightings that were relatively low-key in comparison, but more significant than many may realize. At the weigh-in, there was a 2-time NBA champion, Draymond Green, and star guard Paul George. On fight night, of course, there was LeBron James, James Harden, Isaiah Thomas, and a few others. And none of them were there just to pay homage to Mayweather, the fighter. It's the businessman in Mayweather.
He argued that Mayweather's extravagant spending habits and questionable financial management contributed to his reported situation. Smith used the discussion to highlight the broader importance of financial responsibility and money management for high-earning athletes. The Smith's report also referenced a recent filing that allegedly showed Mayweather owed more than $52 million in back taxes covering the years from 2015 through 2022. According to the report, the IRS had reportedly started freezing some of his accounts and investigating certain assets.
Well, there may be another reason Floyd Mayweather has agreed to fight Conor McGregor. ESPN reporting that Mayweather, get this, still has not paid his taxes for 2015. We don't know how much money Mayweather owes, but he's asking the IRS for a break until the fight, the end of August. Mayweather made about $220 million from his fight with Manny Pacquiao. That was back in 2015. He's expected to make about that much for the McGregor fight. maybe he should have stayed retired and paid his taxes.
Yeah, paying taxes, usually that catches up with you if you don't do that.
Over the years, Mayweather competed in some of boxing's highest-grossing events. His 2015 fight with Manny Pacquiao generated more than $600 million, and 2 years later, his crossover bout against UFC star Conor McGregor brought in another $300 million. Forbes once ranked him as the world's highest-paid athlete. However, as Stephen A. Smith put it, it doesn't matter how much money you make if you spend like you'll never run out.
Beyond the glitz and glamour, the flossing, the pomp and circumstances surrounding everything that culminated in Saturday night's Mayweather versus McGregor fight, there were a few sightings that were relatively low-key in comparison, but more significant than many may realize. At the weigh-in, there was a two-time NBA champion, Draymond Green, and star guard Paul George. On fight night, of course, there was LeBron James, James Harden, Isaiah Thomas, and a few others. And none of them were there just to pay homage to Mayweather, the fighter. It's the businessman in Mayweather they actually love even more. As the sun clearly set on the boxing career of Mayweather, many can reflect on a lot of things about the man. He wasn't a Mike Tyson-like knockout artist, or even Tommy the Hitman Hearns. To many, he wasn't even Sugar Ray Leonard. He certainly can't be confused with Muhammad Ali or any other fighter who's ever been socially conscious. No doubt he was guilty of domestic violence, as our very own The Undefeated accurately pointed out. He definitely had his share of boring fights that didn't give the people what they actually wanted to see. But that ain't the legacy these athletes are paying attention to.
Mayweather's lifestyle went beyond ordinary luxury, reflecting a level of extravagance rarely seen even among the world's richest athletes. His spending habits became a key part of his public image, with every purchase and social media post reinforcing the Money Mayweather brand. Whether flying on private jets, as if they were everyday transportation, or collecting fleets of Bugattis and Rolls-Royces, he consistently displayed a life defined by exceptional wealth and luxury.
Why fight Logan Paul?
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury?
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds. Big difference.
During a heated episode of First Take, Stephen A. Smith delivered a strong reaction to the reports surrounding Floyd Mayweather's finances. Speaking directly to viewers, he said, "I've seen the documents. I've spoken to the people. I'm telling y'all, Floyd Mayweather is in serious trouble." Smith went on to add, "This ain't just rumors anymore. The IRS wants him. Creditors are chasing him. He's liquidating assets left and right, and what's worse, he ain't got the fight money anymore to bail himself out." The controversy over Mayweather's finances also drew reactions from others in boxing. Longtime rival Oscar de la Hoya publicly commented on the situation, using the moment to criticize Mayweather. In a lighthearted but pointed remark, De La Hoya laughed at Floyd's continued participation in exhibition fights and suggested that it was time for him to step away.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s current legal and financial challenges have been described by some as a reminder of the importance of responsible financial management and accountability. While his accomplishments inside the boxing ring remain unquestioned, The controversies surrounding his post-retirement business ventures highlight the difficulties many athletes face when managing wealth and maintaining their public image.
Turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
What do you think about Stephen A. Smith's strong comments regarding the allegations surrounding Floyd Mayweather's reported real estate fraud? Share your thoughts in the comments below.